Hello everybody, welcome to Beginning Crypto, where we take the basics of crypto, break them down and analyze it for you in very basic manners. We're not breaking down the nuts and bolts, we're just giving you guys broad overviews of what's going on. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you are brand new to crypto and are looking for ways to maybe get a little bit of free crypto, just check out the description of this video. I've got a couple ways that some of the major exchanges will give you $5, $10 worth of free Bitcoin or other cryptos. And for today, we want to talk about Ripple, or XRP. The Ripple coin is it's an interesting one. It's one of the larger ones. It's one of the top 10s, and it's interesting. It's got its own niche. It's a strong one. It's floating right around $1 per coin right now, which is not bad when there's 100 billion circulating supply. It gives it a $100 billion market cap. That's pretty solid. But what is it? What is it designed to do? Because it's a blockchain that actually has a function to it. The function of Ripple is as a payment provider. It's there to facilitate payments between people, between organizations, people, between organizations. Ripple tends to have more of a focus on the business side of things than the individual side of things. So more looking at businesses and banks and stuff along those lines, versus another one that we'll talk about later, Stellar Lumens, that is more looking at individual people and exchange of money between two individuals. Ripple tends to look more at the larger businesses and banks and governments and stuff along those lines, and is as a medium of exchange between them. It's designed to be very, very, very secure. It's designed to be very, very, very fast. And being a crypto, that means that it is decentralized. That's its entire intent. And decentralized means it's borderless. And that is the real advantage to all these cryptos, the decentralization and the idea behind them. The main advantage to Ripple is that it is borderless. If you're looking to exchange payment, let's say we'll stick with the business example, or government and business. Okay, let's say a government in Eastern Europe wants to buy a set of we'll say microchips from a factory in a business in South America. They have to contract. They have to make the contract to purchase a certain amount for a certain price, what the total price is going to be. Now, how are they going to pay for that? Well, there's a couple different ways they can do it. They can write a check. They can write a check, and they can mail the check out, and let the post office take care of it. It's going to take a few days, depends how the mail is running. Not too many businesses do that for international type payments. So what else can they do? Well, if they have a credit card with a high enough limit, they can certainly pay with the credit card. Of course, that wouldn't be one. You'd have to have an enormous limit for a government to be doing that with a business, because they're obviously buying in a very large supply. So you'd have to have an enormous limit. And two, the company that is doing the sale is not going to be a big fan of that, because they have to pay credit card fees and processing fees and stuff like that. And again, it's very unlikely at the level of cost that this is going to be doing. They certainly could pay cash if they wanted to withdraw cash and fly somebody out there and hand off the cash, so that would certainly look very, very odd. And again, you don't see governments doing that when it comes to payments in the millions, hundreds of thousands, millions, tens of millions of dollars. So what else is there? Wire transfer, a bank-to-bank type payment, which is something that we're all very familiar with. We've all done them, used them in various ways. Bank-to-bank payments, bank-to-bank transfers. A great example might be you're paying your power bill, and you pay with your bank account. You go online, log in, say, hey, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this payment right here, send this, boom, you send it. So with these bank-to-bank transfers, wire transfers, bank-to-bank transfers, let me ask you this. How long does it take when you pay that power bill? I know when I pay my power bill, when I submit that payment and it says payment accepted, payment submitted, here's your confirmation number, it's anywhere between 3 to 5 days before that money leaves my account and actually arrives at their account. 3 to 5 days. With Ripple, it would be seconds. It might even be fractions of a second. And that is what Ripple is going for. Ripple is going for the payment provider and medium of exchange quickly, cheaply. Wire transfers also were very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. Usually because they're doing a lot of hops. through a lot of different financial institutions and payment providers. Ripple wants to do all of that on its blockchain. It's borderless. It doesn't recognize it, the existence of countries. They don't exist as far as the blockchain is concerned. It's just out there in the internet. It's Skynet. It's everywhere. So it can process these transactions extremely fast because it's already there. It's already everywhere. And it can do it very, very cheaply. There's very, very few downsides to Ripple, which is why so many people are very big fans of Ripple. I'm not a financial advisor, of course, but I think Ripple is an excellent prospect. I will say I personally don't hold any Ripple, although I will eventually. I hold a different coin that does something very similar. But Ripple is an excellent coin. Ripple is an excellent coin with long-term prospects. It is going to continue going up. Although possibly growing up too, it is kind of, I wouldn't say it's in its infancy. It's not even a toddler. It's maybe a preteen right now. It's got a long way to go still, but it's got some legs. It's got some potential. It's going to go places. Ripple is definitely going to be an excellent choice. I hope this has given you guys some information on Ripple and another one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Help you make some decisions on what you want to do, whether or not you want to buy into it. And as always, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. I hope we're helping you guys out. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks.